What up? What up? It's good, people. What's up with y'all, man? Me? Come on, man. Y'all know me, man. I'm splendiferous. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another What is a Reboard podcast. I am Reboard. I've been bullshitting, but I'm back. It's just been work for real, man. Like, uh, like I said, like I always say, work is easy. Damn, I'm slipping. He ain't even bring the co-pilots along. We got the wine. Don't worry, I won't be drinking out the baby glass. But this is all I had for that rosé, and we still had another muscadine burst, so I'm gonna follow up with that one. And let's not forget the captain of this goddamn ship, boy. That water, can you see in it? That water, that righteous hydration. I need it. I need it. All right, cool, man. See, that's how bad it's been, nigga. I was on mute on the mic. I'm fucking up in the royal sense. Big trash to me. What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Another What is a Reboard podcast. I'm Reboard on that bullshit. As usual, fucking up, ghetto pod, you know all that shit. I already showed y'all the game. Y'all know what it is, man. So let's thank you if you're here watching. You know, whether you're in the live or you're watching on your own time. Appreciate it, cause shit can get real sometimes. So I just been working like a mug, man. Just filling in for everybody at work. We got four people out, three medical, and somebody got like a personal issue going on. I ain't gonna put this shit out there like that, but we got two cooks. Um, well, technically three, because one dude is a cook and a dishwasher, so it's like technically three cooks and two dishwashers out. Shout out to my boy Mosley. I had to throw it up and represent for that you, man. This shit sauce. Like, even if this won't my squad, my college football team, I'll still get this shit because it matches this half mercy oh so nicely. Um, yeah, man, just working shit every day. For real, for real. Last time I was off for the weekend because I had worked the whole week. And I went from Wednesday to Thursday without having a day off. So boss lady looked out and let me get off this past weekend. I had shit going on, and I'll get into that what I had going on while I wasn't recording and things like that. But let's take the shit back. I've been gone for like 2 weeks. Let's see what's going on. Father's Day. Big ups to the fathers. I know a lot of fathers. A lot of my friends are fathers. I think all my homies got kids except me and Black Man. I want to say we might be the only ones. Yeah. Because PT, Tay, Tito, Nero, Mosley, Hall, Raymond, Slide, G's, Goo, Prince, and Paul. Yeah, my homie Paul. Um, yeah, we might be the only ones. But shout out to him, man. I'm telling you, man, I respect y'all. I have an immense respect for y'all because it ain't no deadbeats, for real, for real. My homies is there for their kids, man. Anytime that they got, that's who they spend it with. Like, that's important to every last one of them. Is that was that lint? Yeah, it was a piece of lint. What the fuck that come from? Yeah, I still got the band on because I ain't got no lineup yet. I refuse to let homie fuck my shit up again. But shout out to the fathers, man. Big shout out to my father. You may get tired of it, or you may not want to see it or hear it, but I will not apologize for having a father, and I will not apologize for bigging him up because shit, that was one of my heroes growing up. That's a person I've looked up to then and now. So Father's Day, I went over his crib, went over there and kicked it with him. I got him a John Morant jersey, which he instantly put on. Like he didn't give a fuck about what else he had on. He put that he had on like some sweatpants and a t-shirt. Now I know it's been hot, but he don't go outside like that, so the sweatpants really, but it wasn't no big deal. But he put the jersey on instantly, and before he put it on, he was holding it, talking about to the Morant part on the back, talking about we can find a way to get you to the Spurs, like. And then I bought him a Parliament Funkadelic shirt with all of them up there, the whole group, and it's got the Clinton administration. He was like Clinton administration because he read that first before he looked at the picture. He was like, I ain't fuck with Bill like that, you know what I'm saying? But once he looked, he saw what it was, and that was cool. It was that, the album cover for Maggot Brain. That album cover is crazy, and that song is ridiculous too. One with George Clinton putting the P Funk up there like that, and another shirt where they stacked the names, and it was Raiders players. I want to say it was Stabler, Plunkett, Hendricks, Bolitnikov, or maybe Brown and Allen. I don't know shit. I can't remember. I should have got it for myself, but I really went around with most of them. Was like I was, a human being at the time, but I wasn't like watching the Raiders. Not as a toddler and no shit like that. I don't have no memory of that. So it was more for him. If they had one with, never mind. I can't even think of 5 Raiders I would want on the shirt that's been like that since Bo Jackson, Charles Woodson, Namdi, Derek Carr. Some of them want me to put Khalil Mack, but not after the way they did him. They did him dirty. Fuck it, let's put him up there. And fuck it, Jamarcus Russell, put him on the motherfucker too. But I got him his gear, man. We sat there and kicked it for a couple of hours, man. Just laughed and had a good time, man. It was it was fun, man. I enjoyed it. Of course, my mom was talking shit the day after, talking about Gene bought me no shirt. So, Mom, your Marvin Gaye shirt is on the way. You don't get the full gamut yet. Now, I'll get you one every now and again, but you ain't gonna get the whole thing. That was Father's Day. And Mother's Day, you never told me what you wanted anyway. You told me you ain't want shit. So and it's kind of different because my parents grew up different. My mom had both her parents, and they were okay, not rich and no shit like that, but they were decent. Pop grew up rough, so he really don't give a fuck about gifts, and it's whatever to him. Like, he's appreciative for whatever somebody may bring him, because when you don't have shit, you appreciate shit a little more. So that's just one thing. That doesn't like mean I like one more than the other or treat one differently. That's just what it is. But shout out to him. Shout out to the father that I grew up with. I have to shout y'all out. Tony's dad. I can't remember his name. I can't remember Tony. This was when I was little, like 5, 6 years old. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mr. Van and rest in peace, Mr. Washington, Ultimo. That's the homie. Who the fuck the Cowboys picked? That was a cool dude. I'm trying to think of some other people beforehand, but no. Mr. Banks. I'm gonna call him out because he ain't gonna watch this shit no way, and I don't think Tito will tell him. And then, remember that line in Boys in the Hood when Doughboy and Chris found out that Trey had to rake the whole yard? He said, "Man, he mean it in the boogeyman himself." That's what Chuck used to say about T-Dog's daddy. Because Tito daddy wouldn't say shit. He would come in the house and he wouldn't say nothing. Like, when he wanted us to go, he would just call Tito. I ain't gonna say what he called him or no shit like that. I don't want nobody calling him out his name without the proper permission and shit. But he used to call his name, and we knew when he called him, we might as well get out. I don't even know what the fuck you telling him for. You already know what it is. Or you could have just told us we was gonna get the fuck out anyway. But he was cool. I always appreciated him. He worked hard for his family, man. Worked hard. And he had been with Miss Banks since they was in like middle school. So goddamn. Shout out to Coach Mo. Coach Mo was always cool. If you from downtown Newport News and you may be over the age of 30 or maybe 28 and up, you know something about Coach Mo. Yeah, he's a sports legend down here downtown. Like he done coached damn near all of them, and that's football, baseball, and basketball. Like, but shout out to him, man, calling people slick. Yeah, that was the dude. Another hardworking man. Another hardworking man that did what he had to do for family, man. Um, it was somebody else, Mr. Washington. Oh shit, Mr. Horton. Big ups to him. It was another dude that worked hard to provide for his family, and was one of the funniest dudes unintentionally. Now, not a clown and nothing like that, but he had a funny voice, and some of the things he would say was real type slick like. So it was real funny, and it was real cool growing up with him and seeing I just seen in the chat Chuck said, "Look, James, come here." Yeah, when he said that, it was a wrap. We knew we had to get out. Just like when my moms would come home, they could hear it coming up the driveway, and Chuck would break to the door because he already knew what it was before she even had a chance to say get out. But shout out to Mr. Horton, man. That was one of the first Renaissance men I ever met. Like a hardworking dude. He was making t-shirts, and making furniture, and he could grill and cleaning pools and cooking and all that, man. He was doing all types of stuff, man. He was one of the first Renaissance men I met, and I got some more on him later. Shout out to the fathers once again, man. I can't say it enough, man. What else happened? Graduation. For those of you who got kids that's old enough to graduate, whether it be high school, college, elementary, middle, shout out to them. Those things kind of sucked. I ain't even gonna lie, man. It's a whole lot of shit that I just didn't want to be involved with. Elementary school, we had a whole bunch of shit. We had like mini concerts, and we had to because I don't even know how. Me and my boy Dose, me and my boy O, we got picked to be on the chorus for the school. Like we was traveling and all that shit. Like what the fuck was we doing on this jump? None of us have ever sung before like that. But I don't know, man. We had to perform for everybody, even for our graduation. I said, man, if you don't get no kindergartners in here, this shit. Middle school, I don't remember none of that. That was just middle school graduation. High school was cool. I remember being tired because I didn't, sleeping the night before. I was kind of fucked up too. I ain't even gonna lie. I was drunk. Maybe not high. I probably was, but I was messed up. And my pops had kept saying how we need to hurry up and get to the place we were graduating at a certain time. He was like, we need to hurry up and leave so we can beat this traffic. Nobody listened. He was the only one ready, and we still got their latest shit. I remember because on the way there, this is a memory that always sticks out for some reason. It was the Lil Wayne over Ether freestyle. When they be like, fuck Jay-Z, and he be like, nah, I fuck with the homie. Sorry. And then when he like, I leave with a Tampax frame all bloody. I don't know why, but that junk stuck out to me. I don't know if that was the first release. I think it was, because the DJ had like a fake like clue bombing and shit like that. And he kept replaying it after the first verse and all that other shit. But getting there late, everybody was in the hallway getting ready to line up. Oh, you want to know what was fucked up? We had went to graduation practice at the school beforehand. And I didn't know this shit. People were finding out that they weren't fucking graduating during this shit because we had the practice graduation. So they would call everybody's name up and they just let you know when they'll let you know what your role, let your role know when it's time for y'all to show up. So, y'all stand up and wait, and then y'all go line up on the side to get ready to go on stage. Boy, we was finding out motherfuckers gonna graduate because instead of them telling them beforehand, they was letting them know then. Like they won't call it their names. And everybody was like, Is there a reason they got skipped? Come to find out, they won't fucking graduate. I said, damn, that was cold. That's cold blooded, bro. Um, Fell asleep. Yeah, let y'all in on something. If I'm around, if I'm sitting down for too long and it ain't shit going on, I nod off like a junkie. Fast as shit, tuck this chin right here on the shoulder, and be gone. I ain't got time for that shit. Every graduation I've been to, high school, sleep. Mine's knocked out. I had to get woke up so I could line up, so we can get up and do the lineup and shit. And somebody was loud as hell when they called, cause I don't know why they be like with this dumbass rule like wait till everybody's name is called to hold your applause. Anybody following them damn rules, shut your dumb ass up. People gonna be cheering the whole damn time. Silly something wrong. But I was asleep. Took me a minute, got it. I don't know, man. What happened afterwards? Was I fucked up again? I did a lot of drinking back then, definitely. I smoked a little bit of weed, but I did a lot of drinking back then. And I could drink like a fish. My tolerance was some ignorant shit back then. Um, Damn, I really can't remember what the fuck I did that night. If anything. Shit. Stay off that goddamn liquor, boy. Y'all, enjoy, but don't indulge. The next year I went to my homeboys, Dame and De Niro's graduation. Rest in peace, Dame. Dame's last name was W. That's a long time, man. I don't think I made it through the E's or the F's. When the names got to the F, nigga, I was done. Done. It was me and my boy Chuck back there. And I want to say, did Terrence go with us? I want to say Terrence went with us too. And we was there, and we was fueled off chemicals then too. I want to say I was drunk then. Oh no, the night before, had been up all night drinking and being stupid, and we missed his name. By the time we woke up, I want to say they was on like the last two names. I said, God. And then we had the little joke. We was like, nigga, you ain't graduating, man. We ain't hear that shit. We ain't hear a goddamn thing. Because we was in there knocked out. And then later on that night, we went to a couple house parties and shit like that. I don't think I got totally fucked up that one because I kind of remember that one. I know I had like one of the worst stomach aches ever. It was so bad. This stomach ache was so bad I couldn't even shit. It was just a pain in my stomach. I don't know what the fuck happened. I told Chuck to take me home, and I laid down on the floor, my nigga. I just couldn't. That shit wanted to wave, man. That shit hurt. Fuck. And I got the fuck up out of there. I was done. But shout out to everybody with the graduation, man. Was I still fucking with Chanel then? I want to say so. I don't know. I can't remember. I was on some bullshit back then anyway. Ah, man. So, graduation. That's why I was like family. Because, I've been spending a lot of time with the fam. This past Saturday, July the 3rd, was my grandmother's birthday. Shout out to Granny. 86 years old. God damn, my nigga. That's a long ass time, man. 86. Whew. But she was cool. We went over there, bought some food and stuff like that. I bought the huskiest macaroni and cheese. I made that shit. I should have thinned out that root. Because that macaroni and cheese, it was good, but that shit felt hearty. That shit was a little too damn creamy. You ain't supposed to have macaroni and cheese feeding you like a real meal and shit like that. Unless it's people that grow up like that. I found that out about white people too. Why they don't be fucking with mac and cheese like that. I don't know if I explained it, but I'm going to give you a quick one. So they don't grow up with the baked macaroni and cheese in the dish and stuff like that. They grow up with the Stouffer's and the Kraft and stuff like that. That's what they grow up with. So when they get older, they're not a big fan of it because That's one of them things where the box don't taste as good as the homemade. Now, granted, you will get it faster. It comes. It's a lot more convenient than the casserole macaroni and cheese, but it don't taste as good. Ain't no way in hell you could say that. So that's why they really don't be fucking with it like that. Now I had to ask a white dude because it like kind of threw me off for a while. I was like, y'all blatantly don't be eating macaroni and cheese because I've seen them eat shit that's supposed to be like black food. Like I've seen them eat collard greens. I've seen white people fuck collard greens up, fuck it up. Everybody likes fried chicken. I don't even know how black people got on that. But I've seen them eat like other shit except that macaroni and cheese. And that was just weird. I made that and some cornbread. Everybody was telling me it was good. It wasn't instant because I had to get milk. If I got the chance to do some lazy shit, I will. If it's just water, I'll just do that and put some ingredients in. But this shit took milk and egg, and I just put it in there. Matter of fact, I got like a quart of milk. I ain't bought milk in a long ass time. That's no regular milk. Why the fuck didn't I buy almond milk? Like it didn't leave me bubbly because I can't fuck with milk like that. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm making these faces and touching my face. My sinuses is trash, and I got my other nostril pierced. I'll explain this shit in a little bit later in the pod, but like I was saying, I bought that milk and I made the cornbread and I made it sweet as a bitch. I take the mix and I mix it all together. What up, Race? What up? I'm gonna talk about your ass in a little bit. Um, so I made it up. I got it nice, creamy, and smooth, and then I added a little brown sugar in it, a little honey, and a little butter. And then I mixed that up, and then I buttered the pan before I put it in there, so it'd be nice. And once that junk come out nice and done, um, when it come out nice and done, I finish it off with some butter and some honey on the top. Just brush that up there and let it sit for about 10 minutes so it can soak through a little bit. Yeah, I told you, man, this shit sauce, man. I'd be wearing this shit even if it won't the squad. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to him, man. Told you, man, go with this shirt, man. But I have mercy portion in, man. Get it. But I made that for because we went over Granny's crib on Saturday, and my sister picked up the fish from Anthony's. Why they fried it that hard, I don't know. They don't usually do it like that. But my sister made some green beans with the turkey. I want to say it was a turkey wing in it. Yo, sis, that shit was slapping. And my niece with her country ass gonna take the whole bone out the green beans. Lord, gee. She takes the bone out, start eating on that with the green beans. But sis, you did a good job on the green beans. It was good to see my grandma because she had been sick, kind of like congestion issues and stuff like that, and coming with a couple of issues health wise. But she been able to get through it and stuff like that. And she looked a little bit more vibrant than the last time I saw her. Because I want to say we went over there around Mother's Day and she was just tired. She just looked it, even at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. She just looked tired. She looked like she didn't feel like being like bothered, period. And she looked like she was just stomaching us. But not this time. If she didn't want us to be there, she did a good job of covering it up. Because I saw her and she said my line. This my grandma called me big nigga. So when I came in the house, she said, there go my big nigga right there when she gave me a hug. My aunt was trying to say, what'd you call him? She called me big nigga. That's what she always called me that. I'm not offended by it. I'm a big nigga. 6'1", 250. Yeah, that's a big nigga. But it was cool because your parents don't put out every story. Everything that happened to them, everything that they've been through, all the stories, good, bad, and indifferent. They don't tell you everything. Because I'm starting to find out shit about my parents and grandparents and like most of the adults in my life. They letting it hang out since I'm an adult now, and they starting to let them stories go. Because my uncle was talking about one time My granddaddy wouldn't get my other uncle out of lockup. Like they was just letting it they was just like spilling the beans, man. And shout out to my uncle Alvin for not wearing them damn cowboy boots. All that cowboy had over grandma's house. Thank God. I appreciate that so much. I was so tired of you looking like yeehaw. How this shit, god damn. I couldn't wait for you to let that shit go. But everybody doing good. My uncle, he doing good after having some operations and stuff like that. I saw the scar. Like he had his operation scar. That shit was crazy. I saw my granddaddy again. He was chilling. He usually just sit chilling the cuts after we done eating. I got to pick with my grandma because generations change things. So I usually pick on her about women not being like how she was. Because I said, Grandma, I'm gonna let you be on the podcast one day so you can teach these new age women how to be ladies. Get them back to wearing slips and pantyhose. Man, they ain't wearing that shit again, man. That shit dead, man. Oh man. Said old husbands, they out there acting like old hussies. Those hussies. Oh shit. But it was good to see. It was good, man. I enjoyed myself. We had a good time over there. We laughed. Poor moms. Damn. Mom's, she had left dialysis a couple of hours earlier and she was on her last leg. She was tired as shit. I don't know how she just ain't go to sleep. I would have just went to sleep. As tired as I may be, is there a dent in my shit? Is my shit fucked up? I might be cockeyed, my nigga. My shit might be fucked up. I might have broke some shit at the youth. What the fuck is going on? But we went over there. Mom's kind of got her shit to, she was rough, man. She wanted to go to bed and she couldn't. Boy's in the back. He in the back chilling. He ain't even coming out. I think he got mad because we had to go outside in the rain, and he's salty about that. He might be mad with me. He said he ain't heard hussy in the man me either. She will say that's why I keep old words around just for my grandma, like heifer. When the last time you heard somebody use the word heifer? As you know, old people mean. They just come up with all types of stuff like that. That was what my aunt was saying. She was like, man, y'all wild. Well, y'all wild. Y'all just say whatever. We just honest like that. If you think all my family is like that, we all just spit that real. Whatever it may be. We got to get it out. Because we not good at bullshit. We not good at lying. As a family, we stink at lying. We all know when each other's lying. And that's just how it is. If you can't give it to it officially, what was the purpose? I don't want you bullshitting with me. I want you to tell me the truth. If I'm fucking up, let me know I'm fucking up. All right? That's what I want to know. Now, if I'm doing a good job, as long as I ain't fucking up, I'm good. So my hand look big as shit in this camera. I know my hands ain't that big. Nigga look like Kawhi and shit. Ron, they be using half a yo. Dang, I ain't even heard no D. Heifer is funny, man. Just like they came up with bulldagger. That's one of the meanest words ever. But it's hysterical. Like I made it my business to try to keep from using that word. But damn if it ain't funny, man. But shout out to Granny. I may get her up here one of these days. And she's still like sitting down and talking. I'm gonna get on one of these pods, man. Just to have it like that. And then the day after on Saturday, the 4th of July, all right, here was my plan. I was gonna wake up like 9 o'clock, chill, eat like a little snack or something like that. Nothing too real for breakfast, just a little something because I knew I was gonna eat later on that day. Got to invite to 2 different barbecues, so I was gonna chill, eat a little something, record around 11 o'clock because I knew I was gonna be off again for another week, and then take a little cat nap, go over Reed's crib, kick it over there, and then when nightfall hit, I was gonna go to Rome's. Didn't work out that way. Not at all. Not a fucking bit. Not one iota. Didn't do it at all. So I woke up, and no more than an hour after I got up, my sister called me. She's moving. Well, she has moved. And I told her I'm off Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was like, if you need me, let me know. She waited till I was getting ready to record to ask me to help her move. Then my granddaddy talked her out of not getting a U-Haul, and it was just his truck. It was a sufficient truck, but with a U-Haul, man, it only would have took one trip. My sister didn't have a lot. A couple mattresses, box springs, some dressers. Oh, water. Thank you. That's delicious. But a couple of and her couch, which wasn't that big. It didn't take that long. It was maybe like an hour and a half because we had to drive back and forth. If she had the U-Haul, we would have got everything in one trip for real, and everything would have been all right. Maybe let's just hope this is her last move. Well, since this one was so easy, I don't mind it. Most moves aren't that bad. They don't take that long, as long as you just, as long as it ain't too much heavy shit. Because my mom used to have this green couch. That damn couch was weighed down by Satan. That shit was too damn big. Golly. Oh, God. That joint was heavy. I'm like, where she got that at? Because I want to say she didn't take it to... Oh, she got it in her house. I'm telling you right now. I'm not helping her move that shit out. Because I didn't want to help. I didn't help her move it in. I don't know what I was doing. Well, I didn't help her move that couch in. But when it's time for it to come out, hell no. Somebody else got that. That couch heavy. I don't know what the hell that was made out of. Dead bodies or something. That damn couch is ridiculously big. Lord. Oof. Should just put an ache in my back right now. What was I saying? After helping her move, I got tired. Took a cat nap, woke up, got ready, and I went to Reese's crib, and he had his whole family there, which was so beautiful, my G. He had his sister there with her husband and kids and grandkids. His pops came, Mr. Horton, who I mentioned beforehand. He pop now, and you could just see the smile on his face with all the little kids just enjoying life. Like, my work is done for the most part. All the hard shit is over with. My kids is doing all right. And that's one thing I love seeing from like the parents we grew, parents of my friends that I grew up with. Cause I seen Tito's dad like that too. I don't know, we call him Senior. He's like that. Like one day I seen him in the backyard of his barbecue. He had like a family barbecue in his backyard. And just to see him with all that, from a dude we never saw smile to a permanent smile that he couldn't get off his face, I was happy for him. And he won't doing nothing but sitting in the backyard playing with his granddaughter, Yana. And it was just, you could just tell he was like, oh, man, the hard part's over with. Whew, my kids ain't fucking up out here. Like, you can it's just a good thing to see. But I went over Reese's crib, and he had smoked some food, some chicken, and some pork and stuff like that, because he into that. He's a Renaissance man like his dad. Like, he's a teacher by trade, but it's so much stuff he can do. He's a scratch golfer. If you don't know what it means, look it up. That means he's probably a level of, he's probably like a hard 6-month training from actually being somebody who could be on the tour, knowing him, how hard he works, how his dedication, and how smart he is. Yeah, shit, he could get on the tour. I don't know about winning. It would take a couple years for it, because he's easily one of the most competitive people I've met. I'm gonna put him and Poe and my boy Poe, they up there. They on that damn near that Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan level of competitiveness. Like them niggas don't like to lose at all. And I can't speak for Poe. I know Maurice will cheat if he has the chance. I told now this gonna be a nice little session about Reese for about a nice 10 minutes. I was playing Monopoly. It was me, him, his wife, her cousin, and I want to say it might have been like two other people. I cannot remember those two other people were, but I told his wife, "Do not let this nigga be the banker. He's going to cheat." And towards the end of the game, it all came out. That nigga had been cheating the whole game, and I had to catch it. How was this nigga that broke? And he he was buying properties, and this was like the new Monopoly, where you load your money up on a card. Yeah, they had the debit card. Oh man, it was just perfect for him to do. Damn it! I mean, it was just I knew he was gonna do it. He will cheat. Not in the sense of roids and no shit like that. Now, if it's something like serious, like ball, I know he never cheated basketball. He wouldn't feel right doing no shit like that. But if y'all playing basketball in the backyard, he gonna trip you. He gonna push you and call travel. That's the funny part. And he can hoop. He probably one of the he's the only person who no, O'Neal dunked on me back when we were like 9. We traded dunk ons one day when he first lowered his rim. And we returned the favor on each other like real quick. It was like one play he had dunked on him, the next play he dunked on me. But he dunked on me on regulation. And I didn't even move. I didn't think he was gonna be able to complete it. Like he was casually walking up to the rim. I'm like, man, he ain't dunking this shit. Man, he ain't even like gathering no speed. And I'm taller than Reese. So this whole time I'm thinking like, you're not gonna dunk this shit. I didn't believe it till it actually happened. And I looked up and he was dunking. Luckily, I didn't get no nuts in my face. Thank God. I just, and it won't no body to body contact or nothing like that. But I just, damn, really did make it, huh? How about that? But that was the stupid part about that. He had just been showing highlights of how he was dunking overseas. He was catching oops and all that shit. I could be dumb as shit sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. There's a couple of times in life I haven't fully thought out shit. But went over his house. Me, he had everybody, man, and everybody was enjoyable. It was good to see his pops there, all that smiling. His mom was the same way. It was good to see Marcel, his brother. I love Marcel, man. I always root for Marcel, man. I don't give a damn what he got going on. And I knew I root for Marcel because I knew that he's somebody that I would never have to worry about. I just knew he would be all right in life. I don't know what it was or anything like that. I want to say a part of the recipe was that he grew up. I ain't gonna say getting bullied or nothing like that, but he got picked on as the little brother. You're gonna go through a little, pick on and shit like that. We all gonna, especially coming from where we from. Somebody gonna get your ass one of these days. So, but I was never worried about him. I just knew he was gonna be all right. Finally met his wife Kendra. She funny as hell. I ain't gonna say, but she was calling him during the game of cornhole because I ain't gonna put him out there like that. I'll let him say it, but she funny as hell, man. She was funny as hell. And that Goofy movie shirt with old girl up there, that was sauce. I'm low key. After this go off, I'm gonna be looking for one with George up there. George was the homie. Nothing against Max or PJ. George, yo. Shout out to Polly Shore, man. But it was there. His sister Keisha, her husband Chris, who neither one has aged at all. They look exactly the same. The kids, Mariah, Maya, and Chris. Chris a grown man. Chris got a family now. Little Chris got a family. 2 daughters and a son. And his youngest daughter, Journey, is hysterical, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. That's a funny little baby. I ain't gonna give him on that. Juju was cool too. His son Karsten, he was pretty much mostly sleeping, chilling, and stuff like that. He was chilling. Was my boy Dose came through with his twins. that look like him. Like, like I kind of feel for D on that one. His wife D, because neither one of these twins look like her, yo. Like it. I haven't seen that before. Like where they look most like where they look like one parent like that. Like that one was crazy because I look more like my mom's, and so does my sister. The only thing I really got from my pops is like these ears, maybe, and this weak ass facial hair. And I think that's like that one was crazy. Like, don't neither one of them look like her. He looked just like this nigga. His son looked just like him now, and the way he looked as a baby. Cause me and O'Neal been friends since we was 9. So I done seen the family albums. Yo, he got one picture. I don't know why his family kept this in the album. This is fucked up. If I ever see some shit like that in one of my family albums, I'm slowly taking the picture out and burning that shit. He got a picture of him butt naked like him. That 3 years old standing like this, butt naked. Oh my goodness. But his son and daughter look just like homie. And it's just that's just cool to see. Glad to see him out. You know, they getting stronger every day, man. Shout out to him, man. I wish him nothing but the best. And then you got Reese. His wife Anika, who is one of my favorite people of all time. I'ma always have love for her. That's the homie right there. Much respect and love. Now I had to pick on her a little bit because I ain't seen her in a while. And last time I was over there, she messed around and went to sleep at that goddamn what was it, like 9 o'clock? She went to sleep early as hell. Like Reese, that's my ace. I'm so proud of homie, man. They got their daughter Ren, who see that's the thing. He got 2 daughters, Ren and Reagan. Ren looks like Anika. Reagan looks like Maurice. And they both act like him too. Like Ren acts like Anika, like using her words and like real and like intelligent and smart like and like already trying to get people with the with the gift of gab and stuff like that. You can tell, she got some wordsmith in her already. I'm not gonna be surprised at all when she started pulling these A's and stuff in English. And the bad part, and I told Reese this too. Reese was a smart dude, honor roll and all that stuff coming up. Very astute, he's one of those students who don't mind working hard. He gonna work hard to get this A or B. He gonna work hard to get this grade. He gonna make himself understand. He gonna put that work in. And Anika's smart too. Anybody who take out time to graduate college, I'm gonna say you got some type of brains. Shit. You don't go through there for that 4 years and not doing shit. No. So the bad part is she gonna have to grow up. I'm not gonna say they not gonna accept any C's, but maximum effort is the only thing that's acceptable at this point. If she not trying, she can mess up and be on punishment, man. But love Ren. Ren is funny as I don't know what, man. And Reagan. Reagan is probably one of the top 5 gangsters babies I've seen in my life. Like, she really don't fuck with people. It's very rare that you see babies like that. Like, because usually, even if it's a baby that don't want to come to you, they'll laugh and play around and they'll look. But as soon as you put your, hey man, yeah, ain't no, you can't hold me, no, nigga, no, I ain't doing that shit. But she ice grilled me the whole time she was there, and nobody knows. But while they was outside, and then, I don't know where Nika went. I made her cry and left. I ain't. She was sitting in that little swing or whatever like that. And everybody that went outside, I said, "Cry, little baby, cry." And she started crying. I laughed. I'm sorry. I'm big trash, man. I'm sorry, Reese, man. I mean, you know what the bad part was? when I went outside and act like I didn't do nothing, a nigga said, Jamal, you made my baby cry. Like, God dang, man. Yo, that's why I said, man, I can't lie and I can't get away with shit. I'm just guilty at all times. But it was just, and she act like Reese. Reese not that type of person. Like, on the initial, like he'll meet you, but it'd be like, let me feel you out first before you get, before I give you what, my personality or whatever. You said, Nene, she is, man. I had to mess with that baby, man. Babies usually love me. Ain't got no problem coming to me and all that other stuff. Man, when Journey fell out that chair and was still eating Cheetos, my Maurice needs Journey, man. Little Chris's daughter, man. She was sitting behind me in a chair eating Cheetos. In classic little kid, little baby fashion. She had Cheetos all over her face, on her cheeks, on her nose, and all that stuff. She fell out the chair and was still eating Cheetos, not crying or nothing. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, it was funny as all hell. But yeah, Maurice fills you out first. Me, I will bullshit with conversation first. I'm bullshitting with the convo. And like, you may think I'm just going with the flow, but no, I'm picking up picking up what I need to know without seeming like that. Oh boy. But man, I had so much fun. I didn't go nowhere. I'm sorry, Ron. I was gonna leave at nightfall and head over to your crib. Cause you figure I ain't have to be to work till what was it? 11. So 11:30. So I could have been up, I ain't make it. I ain't feel like going. I ain't feel like going nowhere else. I was where I was at, and I was comfortable. That's just what it was. Ron, I got you on the rebound, man. I got you, man. But it was a hell of a weekend, man. Just enjoying myself. Oh man, now I'm back to what I'm enjoying. Man, I really do like doing this shit, and just some updates on me. Everything going cool. I'm losing some weight, according to a couple of people told me, because I don't pay no attention to it. I'm just doing it, still hit my calisthenics in the morning. Like what is it? Almost like 130, 140 ounces a day. I got to get it in, man. We got to have it, man. I got to get better. I'm not sick or nothing like that, but I'm not where I want to be, and I'm going to work to get there, man. One thing that kind of fucked up the working out, work. Yesterday, I worked 10 hours on this motherfucker. Today was just a regular 8-hour shift. And I had to, for those who want to know, I went and got this nostril pierced because this one closed the hell up. I didn't know it closed up that fast. I didn't know. I was wearing a nose ring over Reese on Sundays. That morning, I woke up to go to work. I took it out that Monday and Tuesday when I got some nose rings, and I couldn't get them shit through the hole. I said, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why the fuck can't I get this shit? Oh, man, come to find out it closed, and I got to wait a month. So I said, man, I'm not going to have nothing in my nose because I like this shit. And I took a break from work today, and when it got done at the Body Bar at Patrick Henry Mall, you know what? Pretty fucking fast. Like, I was in there a minute. A stone cold minute. She wiped it down. She put a tube in, needle, ring, done. That was it. Then I like when this, because it's closer to the front, and that ducked off and shit, like in there, because she said she wanted to make sure that I could get some rings and nose rings in there, because I got some in the back, just in case I wanted to use that. So shout out to it. Yeah, this shit closed up. Shit, these closed up because I took these out Monday too. Because this is what I had been wearing, and I had to stab my shits a little bit and then clean them up with the aftercare shit. Because these motherfuckers, this hole was fucked up. Like this one was a lot more difficult. I had to go in through the back to the front to make sure that it was open on both ends. And let that be a lesson to you who get piercings. I know a lot of y'all probably got y'all ears and nose pierced already and didn't wait till you were old as shit like me. So I'm pretty sure y'all got that. But anybody that's young or you got kids or anything, any youngins or anything of that nature, make sure you let them know. Just keep this shit in for a year. You can replace them, but you have to do it then. Like you can't like take them out with an hour. No, don't waste no time. As soon as you take these shits out, put something right back in. Cause that's what I did do. I took out the little studs, cleaned them out, cleaned out my ear, and then put these in. I like these little Black Jones. I got these on Amazon. It was a set for like $15. Cause you know I'm not gonna be buying no diamonds or no shit like that. I'll save that for the homies who do that. Like because the homies who do that, it fits them. I don't know what it would look like with my my goofy ass having some diamonds. What? Oh man. Ooh. So I'm not off again until Sunday. Yuck. And for right now, it looks like I'm not gonna have to either come in or fill in for somebody. Like this is how much I missed recording. I'm doing this shit right now. I got this ghetto ass lamp over here for some light, you know, to make it better and shit like that. It's properly set up because I just had to record again. I was not gonna go the rest of this week and let the weekend hit without me recording another episode, man. I like this shit. And y'all seem to also like it too. So I got to give the people what they want, you know? But like it's dark out. It's not dark outside. It's gloomy as shit because it's supposed to rain all damn night. Thank God I got Bobo outside. I'm so sorry. He's so mad at me right now. He's salty as shit. Yeah, he mad, like big mad. Like he hasn't even come out here, and I've been calling the nigga name, and he just had me outside in the rain. Ugh, should beat your ass. Um, Speaking of beating somebody's ass, okay, I got some neighbors who like to walk their dog. Now the first problem is they let the kid walk the dog. Kids don't be giving the shit. All right. This little girl has let this dog off this leash at least 3 or 4 times in the last week. Not that boy is no punk or no shit like that, but I do not feel like having some shit if something were to happen. Just preventive maintenance. Little girl, please hold the leash. Then, earlier this week, one of the adults took the dog out with no fucking leash. This son of a bitch ran up and tried to bite Boy. Boy luckily like dodged the motherfucker. Like, nigga, what the fuck you doing? Like, nigga, whoa. Shit, don't do that, you know. Then I had to. Me and Boy just kept it moving. Like we was just, we was not in. We were not in need of the bullshit. We was just dodging it. It just, lady, please. Keep your fucking dog on a leash, man. For real. That shit is fucking annoying as fuck. Like, yuck, niggas. Stop doing that. I don't want this dog fucking with mine. Because if he bite Boy, I'm going to punt the shit out of him like Baxter on Anchorman. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no time for animal rights when you're not doing your animal right by having this nigga on a leash and just got him out here so he could just do whatever the fuck he feel like. Nigga, this ain't the yard. This ain't jail. Get the fuck out of here. And the sad part is, it's our people. It's my folks. It's black folks. Then the same time this week, a white man with a Doberman walks outside, walks his dog with no leash. The Doberman don't even pay Boy no mind because Boy an asshole. Boy like to bark. He like to make noise and shit like that. I don't give a fuck what's going on. So he sees the Doberman. Boy barking his ass off. The Doberman ain't even turn around to look at him. Like, he just keep going. Just find this spot. Pee right here. Shit right there. You know. Boom. We going back to the crib. Not my dog. And not this ignorant motherfucker they got around the corner. Like, man. They did the shit this morning. The little girl almost fell down trying to hold on to the leash because that shit was getting ready to get away from him. Like, man, you ever had one of those instances where you don't want to do something fucked up, but you know it's going to end up happening because other people are being fucking negligent? This shit happens all the time at work. I get called an asshole a lot because I put the shit out there because that's just what it need to be. Yesterday, this guy we work with, he was getting ready to go to his kitchen to serve dinner 30 minutes early. And he still had some chicken thawing out in the sink that he could have been put up. Instead of people telling the boss or anything like that, I just said loudly, "Yeah, man, put that fucking chicken up, man. I think you just gonna go upstairs 30 minutes early. You ain't got no customers, but you do got chicken. Nobody in here putting that shit up. Get your ass to it, fam." That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry. My apologies. We short. We don't have time for the bullshit. Because he just knew somebody was gonna come in and put that damn chicken up. Now I said to Cat, get your ass over there and put that shit up. I wouldn't give a fuck if he was late. Put it up. That's one of the reasons I know I'm not built for leadership. Because it's real cut and dry with me. I ain't got time for this bullshit. I don't. I really don't have time for this bullshit. This is more than likely it's a job that if I can do it, the shit is easy. So you got this easy ass job. Do this shit and shut the fuck up. And just do it, god damn it. We don't have time for none of this nonsense. I'm having another issue at work. Nothing personally. It's this girl at work. It's not that her voice is annoying. It's piercingly annoying. Like, I just there haven't been too many times in my life where I've just not wanted to hear somebody speak. And I just can't do it, man. I tried. Unfortunately, it's a white girl, and that doesn't have anything to do with it. It's just I just have to vent right now. That jump. Oh my God. First of all, her voice is annoying. Let's take it a step further. She's a kiss ass. There's been many a time the boss has said something, and she said it right behind him. I said, God damn. I didn't even know we had parakeets in the kitchen. God damn. Like, we'll just keep mocking you, boss lady. You get tired of it. She says shit. You ever notice somebody who's talking to themselves? They may be just going over what they got to do, spin some lyrics, singing the song, a movie quote, any of that shit. And you don't hear them totally, but you just hear them mumbling. Not her. The whole thing. Oh my God. The girl, Miss Kiki, was in charge of the downstairs kitchen Somerset. So she had her phone playing. She had the New Jack Swing mix playing. That shit was sauce. I'm telling you right now, yo, man, that jump was crazy. She had it on too. Matter of fact, when I see her at work tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and get that shit. Cause I grew up on New Jack Swing, and it's something that I love then and love now. Like, there's no genre of music that's gonna like fall out of favor with me. Like, as far as popularity, yeah. But that ain't got shit to do with me. I'm not here for what's popular. I just here for what I like. But oh, it sounds horrible. Her putting her mayonnaise lathered rendition on such classics as "You Can Drive Me Crazy," but I'll Be Showing Guy and Just Got Paid by Johnny Kemp and High Five. They kiss it. Ugh. You knew she didn't know the words for real. I'm gonna do a number of reciting the chorus, and now I understand it, but man, I don't mind you talking, but I don't want you to be the only one that I hear throughout the whole day. Oh my God, that's why I'm rubbing my forehead now. Oh, she took me there. Whew, goodness gracious. But I build a bridge and get over it. I can be annoyed for a little bit, but I'll be all right. Because I'm going to get in trouble by telling her to shut the fuck up one of these days. Because I know I am. Yeah, I think I have. think I have already. No, I told her one of them days when she was being a smart ass. And I said, until you are the standard of perfection here, I need you to shut the fuck up. So I don't mind it, man, because that's just what it is. It's the kitchen, man. We ain't got time for this shit. We don't have to be that fucking watered down or PC, even though you should be. Cause this been some shit, man. I done heard some raw ass shit come out in the kitchen, boy. And some of that shit has been said by me. I'm gonna give y'all one fucked up thing I said before I get out of here. Cause I'm trash. And I used to be a girl I used to be in the military with named Brian, and she used to be like, Grover don't know what he say out his mouth, don't know what to say out his mouth. I know exactly what to say. I know exactly what I want to say. Do I give a fuck what you think about it? Absolutely not. So I told this one girl who I thought was cute how I got away with this shit, how I didn't get Me Too'd, wrote up a sexual harassment claim, or anything. I said I wanted to thumb fuck her with a 2001 Oakland Raiders AFC Championship ring. This nigga here is trash. He is big trash. Buns on all the, I'm talking about all types of buns. Artesian, brioche, honey, all of them just buns. And that was a line I used for like 3 or 4 years that girls were actually laughing at. It used to have me in shock. I would only pick championship rings from losing teams. So I would say I'm a finger fuck you in both holes with what was it, a 2021 Kansas City Chiefs AFC Championship jump, a 2021 NCAA March Madness tournament runners-up ring from Gonzaga. Yes, I'm trash. So I appreciate y'all for coming in here. The comment section was lit. We had the homies in here kicking it big time. I'm gonna try to find, the stream around times where y'all actually can participate. And it's more conducive to your schedule. So I really appreciate that. Thank you guys. Share, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, do whatever, man. Love and appreciate all of you. Thank you.